Hi, so my blood is pumping. I did a little workout. I'll probably go back down there. That's a blessing. I have a gym in my apartment complex, and I love to sweat, y'all. We have so much free time sometimes to where, yeah, when we are in spiritual maintenance, we are just trying to work through our shadow. We're realizing things, but when you get your adrenaline pumping and you're cleansing your body, eating healthier, and you just feel good about yourself, you start to pay more attention to your intuition and you start to trust it, and you have these aha moments, these epiphanies, okay, about certain things that happened in your life, and you realize that you weren't crazy. You knew what was going on the whole entire time. But as I've said, we have lessons that we have to learn so that we don't repeat these cycles. Guys, so people call things like spells because they are words. And if you say the same thing over and over again, or do the same thing over and over again, you can manifest it into negativity, into positivity, to wherever you are mentally, okay, spiritually. And if you're vibing low, the manifestation, if it's negative, it can really affect your life. Alright guys, this video is going to be mainly for my struggling addicts. You are not crazy, you're just going through, hopefully, your awakening. And what I'm sharing now is that these are my personal experiences. This is what I've come to terms, this is what I've learned, this is what I've grown out of, from. Y'all, if you're struggling with addiction, you understand that mentally, you're lost, okay? You're very codependent. You are in relationships that are very toxic, guys. A lot of unhealed people will use sex to control you, okay? They will use sex to control you, and it's pretty disgusting, okay? But for my addicts, my beautiful souls that are still, hopefully I'm helping you to awaken and realize what's going on. If they're in a tree, maybe they'll calm down for just a minute. Y'all, if you are in a relationship because you're struggling with addiction and you're vibing low and you're lost, and a lot of the times your family disconnects because they see what you're doing to yourself, right? They don't agree with your lifestyle. They probably tried many times to help you, but you weren't ready. Guys, we don't change until we're ready to change, okay? We don't. What is it, Biscuit? Come here. Here. I think he wants some attention. Come here, boo-boo. Come on. Come here. We got an important conversation to have. You know this? But yes, so a lot of the times we lose contact with our family, our loved ones, you know, and we just lose sight of everything in life. We tend to vibrate towards what we are. So if we are under the influence, we find a partner that's also doing drugs or drinking, and we gravitate to them. It's a trauma bond. It's sad. But guys, this was an experience that I had, and this was years ago. I was so addicted to dope that my partner, he was actually very abusive. Very abusive. Not just like emotionally, but physically abusive too. He knew that I was addicted. I mean, I was a dope fiend, you know? And I think maybe because I had been through so much sexual abuse in my life, I've never been into sex, okay? So he would kind of dangle drugs in front of my face, right? And honestly, it was like we had to have sex. If we didn't have sex, I didn't get high, okay? And this is a sex spell, okay? It is abuse. You don't do that to people. People are human, okay? But yeah, or if I was hungry and we weren't having sex, I wasn't eating, right? I didn't get to eat, you know? Like, when you're under the influence, you disconnect from everything, anyone, because you are ashamed of your lifestyle, of how you're living, right? And the manipulation and the abuse that comes from it is the person that you're with helps in the separation and the division of the people that you care about or you love, right? And you feel like the only person that you can even talk to about anything is that codependent, toxic partner. The lovers came out, okay? In bondage. This is, yeah, you're alone, right? So, yes, guys, sex. I'm going to teach you, though, that when it'll lead to a broken heart if you stay in a toxic relationship like this, okay? A sex spell is when somebody uses sex to control you, okay? And it sucks. I had another, during active addiction, I had it to where, like, my partner, the way that I learned love, or I thought love was not the way love was at all, right? Like, if we would get into an argument, and he would be gone for days at a time, right? I would think, okay, well, when he got home, if we had sex, everything would be okay, right? Everything would be okay. Like, he still loves me. He'd do anything for her. He's still gonna get me high. You know, he still loves me, so I'm just gonna have sex with him, right? And then you'd have sex, that 5 seconds of, you know, peace, and then you would go back to the physical abuse and the emotional abuse, right? And it just never worked out, okay? God will not allow your relationships to become peaceful in a toxic situation. Neither of y'all are healed. Neither of y'all are healed, okay? So, another example of a sex spell is when, and the really crappy part about it is when you're in a relationship with somebody and you have kids and they're in the picture too, okay? Come here. Let me get some toys. If they're in the picture too, right? And they don't understand why you and your partner are not getting along, right? But you know why y'all aren't getting along. It's because you're not having sex with this person because maybe he's physically abusive towards you, okay? So this said person will cut you, not only you off, and you're not working, but he'll cut your child off. Will disrespect your child, right? Will not help, will not financially support your child's sports or, you know, clothes, knowing that you don't have a job and will put you in that situation, right? To where you were so codependent on, ooh, biscuit, what happened? You were so codependent on that person, right? Here, babe. Guys, these are sex spells. But come here, he wants to come up here now. What did you do to yourself? So what happens, guys, is this is why we gotta heal. We have to heal. Y'all, if you feel like the only way to keep your partner is to have sex with them, that partner's not for you, okay? If you feel like the only way you're gonna eat is if you have sex with a partner because they're the only ones working, that partner's not for you. If you feel like for your child to be able to be in active sports, football, and that partner is physically abusive and you stopped having sex with them and they cut off the finances to where it affects your children too, that partner was a devil spawn, okay? I've been in some toxic relationships, guys. Toxic. But the cool thing about this is, guys, and this is why this video is strictly for my addicts, my beautiful souls, right? Is you don't have to be in that situation, and I'm here to share these stories with you because it does affect your kids. It affects your heart. It affects your mental. Guys, sex is not everything. Let me tell you something about this. God will allow these the devil spawns of men, and it can be women too, you know, to do this and treat women as if they are not human, like animals, wild animals, right? But God will curse these men. And I'm gonna explain how he does this. these were lessons, right? This is what we had to go through so that we can grow through them. These men will end up in relationships that are worse. Their partner is worse than them. Abuses them like they abuse you. Okay? Alright, guys. So to break the spell, the sex spell, this is all you gotta do. Well, there's a few things you need to do. You need to sober up first and foremost. But cut them off. Don't have sex with them. And understand the lesson. They may go to physically abusing you, because that's what happened in my case. They may literally starve you, because part of that happened in my case. They may literally leave you in a home where there is no power for weeks at a time, lie to everyone in their family, saying that they do everything for you, and all you do is just bullshit, right? Cut them off. Because what will end up happening is they're going to end up in loveless relationships. They are never going to take accountability. And they played their role perfectly in your life. Guys, your vessel is so important. I'm learning, and this is stuff that I didn't want to know, or a few of my exes have literally STDs, and this is a curse God will put on them. You know? A few of my exes are literally in loveless relationships. This is a curse God will put on them. I had a dream, like a week? No, it's been a couple weeks. And I had a dream that my biological mother was like the witch of my life, right? She envied for what I had and what I was doing, like as far as relationships. And she attacked, in my dream, she attacked my relationships. Guys, you know what the devil doesn't want you to have? He doesn't want you to have true love. He doesn't want you to have somebody that truly values you, that truly loves you. The devil doesn't want that. So he will literally, he will work through people to abuse you, to violate you, to lie on you, to hurt you, to break your heart. His goal is to shatter your heart to where you can't pick up the pieces and put it back together. That is the devil's goal. This is why I'm here, to tell you, to recognize the red flags. Guys, this is not love. Love is not abuse. Love is not confusing. Love is not... You should never allow someone to make you feel less than. Okay? Ever. They're projecting their insecurities and their lack of ambition and their lack of just themselves onto you. Release it. Release it now. They've wasted enough years of your life, okay? So yes, these are sex spells. Guys, you have one body. God blesses you with one body, okay? You are supposed to cherish your vessel. You're not supposed to just give it to anybody. I'm trying to tell you, when you have sexual intercourse with somebody, you are sharing your soul with them. Okay, so if they are not faithful, if they are just not pure, that rubs off on you. That becomes part of your karma. This is why a lot of people, they get STDs. This is why a lot of people end up depressed. The energies rub off. These are STDs. They're demons, guys. So yes, if you want to break a sex spell, learn to love yourself. That's how we break spells around here. Spells are real, guys. And when you have those dreams and you see people for who they are in your dreams, like your mothers, sadly, a lot of the times, you know, your parents can be your karmics in your life. You know? Don't waste another minute, another second with somebody that's going to drain you, okay? Of your soul, of your peace. My dog is so spoiled. Y'all see this? So we're gonna find out what happens to people that sexually manipulate. Just people that are vulnerable, okay? This is what happens. They're wounded. Look at all those sticks they're carrying, okay? That's how they're gonna be for the rest of their lives. It's crazy. You got the trickster energy, the magician. They won't be able to heal from the pain that they've caused you. So they'll always be a magician. And you're going to walk away a winner because you're pure. Because you're STD free. God saved your ass. Because you finally paid attention to that last red flag. Finally! Girls, you're beautiful! Ew, you know what? I finally come to terms with, if I end up with somebody, he's probably gonna be a lot older than me. I need an old soul, y'all. I need somebody that, knows the things that I know, that is wise, you know, that knows better. You know, I worry about my daughters sometimes because there's so many young punks that have a lot of lessons to learn, that are going around not knowing what to do with their wand, okay? And these girls, all, you know, they come from broken families and all they want is to be loved. And they don't understand what true love is yet. This is why it's important to be transparent and teach our kids. Share our experiences with them. Yeah, they may look at us and be like, why are you talking about that? Because you don't want to end up with an STD or somebody that's heartless that's going to break your heart and you're not going to be able to pick up those pieces and put them back together. Guys, we all are so beautiful in our own unique ways. Okay? There's only one you. No one can be you. Okay? Right, Biscuit? Nobody can be you. It's so rotten. But yeah. So if you want to break a love spell, you got to, you're gonna fall, boo. You got to learn to love yourself. Guys, a lot of people are dying young because they cannot learn, or they will not learn the lesson of keeping their thing in their pants. I'm being real. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. So respect your body, because God truly will curse your ass if you don't get it together. You know? He doesn't want you spreading diseases and breaking hearts. No! That's not what we do. Like I said, these people are walking away with wands. Let's say not again. Why? This is burden. They are burdened. Burning out. They're struggling. Okay? They're struggling. This is what happens when you don't respect yourself. Okay? Okay. Let's see what else comes out before I go. You want the Wheel of Fortune in the upright in your life? You want whatever your heart desires? Clean your soul, clean your spirit, and abstain from sex. Like, seriously, break the damn spells, man. Believe it or not, a lot of people will be sent into your life to tarnish your purity, to break you down because they are broken. Okay? A lot of people will. There are some people, and there have been some stories where people have STDs, they know about it, and they go out spreading it, okay? And a couple of these people are being convicted as we speak. But yeah, that was my spell. I love you guys. So it is possible to break those sex spells, okay? Those guys or those women that hurt you, traumatized you, left you with memories that you'll never forget, trust and believe they are suffering right now. They're having to face their demons.